Johnny Depp that he robbed. And he actually did rob that bank. So, I just like filming.
2 miles, use the right two lanes to take exit 23 for I-215 West.
Okay, once we get on 215, we go down the ramp, we go left or right? Left?
I'll tell you when we cross that bridge. 1.5 miles. We're going to want to take that 215 west. So,
Yep, it's coming right up. Here's the marker, so
I'm not even involved about the city, to tell you the truth.
no. And there's right on the ramp, you gotta make a decision, left or right.
I understand that.
Okay. What do you? Is that the one I'm? No, that's 515. No, this is
So 215.
this is 215.
You
We're
drive, I'll
on
navigate.
515, right?
Relax. You
We're
drive.
on 515 now, right?
We're on 11 technically right now.
Half a
So
mile, use the right two lanes to take exit 23 for I-215 West.
see 215 west. So there's only one way to go. Stay in that lane.
Okay. Signs.
Use the right two lanes to
This
take exit
this whole
23
city was
for
built on
I-215.
gangsters.
Yep. Right?
Yep.
You go up and around. Okay.
Well, just stay in this lane.
That's why I want to make sure because
Yeah, I'd hate to live here.
oh yeah. These people are nuts. Look at that son of a bitch going like a bat out of hell.
But your land's expensive too.
Expensive to live here.
And I'm not sure I'd even see in Arizona. You're under the handyman clause of $1,000. You understand?
Keep left.
Your supplies and labors can't charge more than $1,000. So I make the people buy the paint, and I just supply the labor and the equipment. And in Nevada and California, the limit is only $500. So that's why I really don't do anything up here, because I don't want to get, I don't even want to run into the issue. So what we need to do now is like 10 miles on this thing. Exit 12B, 15 north.
See, people like this. That's the same vehicles. I-15 north.
Over 9.9 miles. Man, I remember going through this when I went through Boulder Dam before they built all that interstate shit, you know? That bypass and everything. This town was small. You couldn't even work in this town without going through the city. I mean, you couldn't even work in a... Of course, back then they really didn't have McDonald's. I mean, compared to what they got now. But you couldn't work in this city without some kind of permit, you know?
Huh. This is crazy, man.
65, I'll be doing 60. You know, I'm in no fucking hurry. You know?
I've got it 65 in that city.
Yeah, we're
The
good.
speed limit is 65.
Yeah.
And everybody's going by us, so
Oh yeah, nobody's
stick here.
gonna obey the speed limit. Come on. Even the cops don't.
No,
Mostly in the
especially
cities.
that.
In the cities, it's fucking really bad. You know, you can usually do, unless you're on a not interstate, where the guy really wants to fuck with you, you can do about 10 miles over and get away with it, you know.
Yeah.
But you start getting into those far suburbs and shit like that, or you look suspicious. You know, that 10 miles will get you pulled over.
Thrown in jail.
No doubt. You know, seriously.
Yeah. So we go 10 miles down here,
5 miles.
5 miles down. And what does it come to?
15. Makes it 12 feet.
Warm Springs Road. Warm Springs Hospital. Cannot believe how much housing has gone up year to year.
Oh yeah. Well,
One year.
Phoenix is the same way. Again, I used to go there when I was a lad.